Speaking of, I should mute his stream. I should not be listening to a different bingo cast while playing my own bingo.
That's crazy. Let me go ahead and all sorts of go ahead and get the.
Take your time. I'm bad at starting streams, so.
Sleepy, how do you feel going into this?
I mean, a little bit anxious, but at the same time, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here. This is really exciting for me.
Thank you. I don't know. I find it kind of funny because it's like I was tied with the final two people who did make it in, except for whatever reason, probably because my 2 wins were against the exact same person, that I did not get in. Well,
specifically because you lost to the 2 people you were tied with.
It came down to heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here you go.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Redemption arc.
Yeah.
I believe I sent the link to the chat. The link to the bingo sync.
Yes, I'm in. I clicked on the link and then I didn't join the room.
The password is underdog, because I feel like that's appropriate.
Hold on, just need to get my layout set up.
Yeah, no rush.
Okay.
Yeah, get everything set up the way you want it. Oh, we're both sitting purple.
Oh, okay. I'll be blue.
Okay.
Resource doc and rules pulled up on my extra monitor just to be extra safe. Oh shit, I need to live split up too.
You kind of. I guess you still need it for caster view. I was gonna say there's a timer included, but that's just player view, I think.
Yeah, it is. I was expecting it to be in caster view, and it is not. Frank, if you ever see this, that would be super cool to have. Okay.
Okay.
Just so we're all clear on the playoff rules, it is a little bit different from preseason. We'll be going to 2 hours 15. And if we are still tied at 2 hours 15, it goes into sudden death, meaning that the next player to claim a square will win all the beans, as they say. Still, bingo is an instant win, majority is an instant win. Those still apply. So I'm just looking at my stuff set up a little bit here.
Absolutely.
What about both of y'all? Y'all been having a good day?
Yeah.
I didn't do my normal setup because I wasn't 100% sure if this would happen, and I casted a match, but other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah, no spoilers. I still haven't watched it yet. I'm excited.
Difficult not to know what happens, I'm gonna say.
What does that mean?
I'm not elaborating.
Okay, fair.
So any games in particular you're looking forward to seeing on this card, Sleepy?
Hopefully Pin Golf and Mooncat. Like,
Gotcha.
that's my strong suit.
Oh yeah, I've seen your Mooncat. I can't match you there.
I love Mooncat on the card. It's always fun.
I think against everyone else, Mooncat was one of the first things I open if given the opportunity, and it's a quick one. And I don't think that will be the case today.
So what I'm going to do is hold every Mooncat square I get.
I mean, if I see it, I know what to do, but...
Alright. I'm feeling ready. Are y'all feeling ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure? We can take another minute if you need it.
I think so.
Okie dokie. Alright. If you need to contact me during the match for any reason, do so in the Bingo Sync chat. If it's something that you want to keep private, you can DM me, but also tell me in the Bingo Sync chat that you've DM'd me, because I won't see it right away.
Okay. I'm gonna refill my water.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Then, once Sleepy is back, I will be good to go on my end. Sorry it took me a minute to get set up. I only just got off work, like, at 4.
No worries. Expecting gamers to be on time for things is next to impossible.
Too real.
I don't know if you've heard this from me, but I used to do a lot of TF2 Highlander 9v9.
Oh yeah? 9v9 sounds crazy.
And you know, the league basically had strict rules that, like, this is your default match time. If you're more than 15 minutes late, the other team can claim a forfeit victory or, like, force you to start with fewer players. And oh boy, did I make sure my gamers were on time, and oh boy, did we pick up forfeit victories.
Yeah, for sure, I believe it. Sounds tricky to get everyone all in one place for that.
Yeah.
I think in general, most of the players in this league have been really, really good about that. Or at least I haven't had any issue scheduling any of my
I think there was one person who was having trouble sticking to times, and they left the league, like, quickly.
Are you going to be participating in the underground bingo?
Hell yeah.
Nice, nice. I'm skipping it just because the semester is kind of at a fever pitch, but I am fully expecting to cast for that as much as I'm able to.
I mean, I think you saw, but at some point, once this league has wrapped up, and maybe after Underground League has wrapped as well, I want to do giant bingo match C1 versus C2.
Yes. Yeah, I would be so in for that. Probably uncastable,
like,
but I would love
once
to
again,
play
a
it.
pain in the ass to schedule.
Sure.
What they've done in the past is basically everybody's in a giant room. Casters mute all the players, and players mute everyone on the other team. So maybe slightly castable.
Yeah, I think that it's just like so much to put on screen, you know?
True.
I think Cut said that he had like a rotating thing that he could do, right? Where it's just like bouncing between the different screens. That sounds like the most promising idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Red zone style.
I don't know what that is.
NFL red zone.
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Okay, gamers. Are we feeling ready?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Thank you again.
I shouldn't say no. I shouldn't say no. out of sarcasm. That's bad for you.
All right. Well, if y'all want to go ahead and deafen.
Thank you
we'll wait
again for bringing
Yeah, of
me
course.
on.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm really
Good
excited
luck.
about this.
I'm gonna be salty if you win.
Be a big upset, that's for sure. Good luck.
Your
both.
pride's on the line.
I'd be upset.
Anyway, good luck. Oh, never mind, he's
already
deafened.
deafened. Sorry.
I couldn't
I
tell
deafened.
you were deafened.
Deafened. Yeah. What'd you say?
I just said, anyways, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. See you.
Alrighty, we've got both players deafened. Go ahead and shoot out already. Alrighty, and starting my timer. Pauses my music, let me just say. Alright, both players are now looking at the card. I will go ahead and show you the card. Boom. Center square, we have Zoldath Trade Map Piece, which is a monster of a center square for sure. Two very hards are Night Manor Cherry and Bushido Ball Gold. Two honestly decent very hards. Sleepy was practicing the Night Manor Gold before we started. So I'm not sure if they know the Cherry, but if they do, that would be a really good one for them to go for. Three generals we've got are enter a top 5 score on 4 leaderboards, defeat 7 bosses, and collect 6 gifts. And we also have Pilot Party. Alrighty, they are off. My timer looks like it's a little bit off. Whoops. Looks like we had a little bit of menu trouble from Sleepy. They're in it now, going into a mini and max race right off the bat. Hehu just a little bit ahead because they got in a little bit sooner. We're in mini max for collect the full reward for ridding the books of the silverfish. That is a super quick one. We can also grab a boss while we're in here. Super quick boss as well. I'm trying to double check for any other mini and max goals, and I'm not seeing them. Sleepy hesitating just a little bit there. That might cost them this square. Hehu seems to know exactly where they're going and what they're doing. Again, Hehu has, in light of if Dots forfeiting their quarterfinals match, put the quarterfinals win. Oh, Hehu taking a death there, putting Sleepy actually ahead on this goal. As long as they can get out of here quickly enough. Okay, wow, we barely made it. Yeah, Sleepy might end up sniping this one here. Very good play from Sleepy. You do have to collect the reward here. Make sure that they're remembering to do that. Yeah, there we go. They got it. Awesome snipe. Oh, I need to fix the colors in my layout here. Sleepy pivoting into Pin Golf, Hehu into Bug Hunter. Neither of them going for the boss in Mini and Max, even though we were there and ready for it. Pin Golf under par in 5 courses, and there's the gift. Super good get. We are in Bug Hunter for get 15 kills by the end of day 4. It's not too bad, and honestly, probably a good idea just to carry that through. To the end of the first shift. Just to go ahead and grab that gift. Just one second, let me fix these player colors here. That's 2 under par for Sleepy. That is 3 under par for Sleepy. Very, very good pin golf here. Sleepy was also saying in the pre-game banter that the games that they were most looking forward to were Pin Golf and Mooncat. So not surprising to see Pin Golf here. That was another one under par. I think they only need one more here now. Kind of a hard one to get, in my opinion, but I'm also bad at Pin Golf. And they are good at Pin Golf, so... yeah, not quite under par here. Gonna have to do one more course. And he who needs 5 kills here. Need to kill every single one of these bugs. Not sure we can do it. I don't know if we've got the energy for it. Ooh, and Sleepy barely missing the under par on this one. Having to go right into course 7. Let's see. Collect 3 cherry discs is on this card, which is not an easy one. That's the hardest roll, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was the under par on that 5th course. Might see them just push the bingo here. Yeah, going into Zoldath. Trade map piece would also be the gift. This is a really long goal, though, especially if you're unlucky. Oh, we are pivoting to Belgrass. That does seem to be a little bit of a better call. Let's see. Hold 50 coins or more at once. This one is not a hard goal. It's a pretty easy one. And he who going for the block, even though Sleepy isn't actually going for that anymore. They're going to invest a lot of time into Zoldath. Again, especially if they're unlucky. If Sleepy ends up grabbing 2 of the keys in this run, they can get the gift. It's a pretty quick one. And if they decide to carry that into the cherry, that is one of the 3 cherries that they would need. But that is a little bit of a risky play. With Night Manor, I'm trying to think of like easy cherryable games in this. Pin Golf and Night Manor both being on here, and Belgrass, if they decide to carry that in, are not bad. Depending on whose luck here, this is potentially cherryable, but in my opinion, Zoldath is not a reliable cherry. Oh, that's a shame. Do not believe he who has found the one who trades the map piece yet. Looks like either green or purple are our rarest resource here. That is typically, if not always, the one that's required for the trade map piece. I'm not too sure. I'm not the most knowledgeable about Zoldath. I only know what I've known just from playing. He who is a tried and true believer in never open Velcrest in a bingo match, so I think Sleepy may be a lot safer going for this goal than they maybe realize. And we did go for that first key, so I would not be surprised if we go ahead and get the second one too, just to get that gift. Oh, that was a shame. Yeah, pivoting out of Velgrass. Velgrass is really hard under stress, which is why so many people vehemently hate doing it in bingo. In Campanella 2, we can go for the gift for Pilot Party and Clear More Woods 2. That's a really good synergy there, because you're going to have to go to Moorwoods 1 anyway for the friendship bracelet. Really like this play. Still don't know if Hugh has had any luck finding the one who trades the map piece. Definitely found a lot of the NPCs that are talkable, but I'm guessing it's probably going to cost the purple resource. The rare resource is, again, don't quote me on this, I don't really know my Zoldath too well, but it is usually, if not always, harvestable by killing the friendly NPCs, which is funny, if heartless. Sleepy going in here to buy Health Restore. That's a respectable move. You still need to make sure that you have, I think it's 100 gold to actually buy the Friendship Bracelet. Looks like we're taking a red door just to make sure that we will. Don't know how comfortable Sleepy is with this game, but fingers crossed we might see them pull out a Campanella 2 Cherry. You never know. You never know. Zoldath is certainly being Zoldath. Who exiting out, thinking about it. Sleepy in a shop. I don't think we really want to be buying any upgrades here. Alright, we're in Big Bell Race here. I think this is just for the gift. Yeah, this is just for the gift for the sake of Pilot Party. Oh, getting pummeled really early on. Hanging it through though, getting to first place. I believe this is the end of Burrows 2 dungeon for Sleepy. This is what dreams are made of. It's C2 Bingo. It's the Sleepy underdog match. Will they seize the throne from Hewho? Remains to be seen. I don't have the like preseason scores on stream anymore, just because it didn't make a whole lot of sense now that we were in playoffs. But worth noting, wow, that was a good bomb dodge from Sleepy. Worth noting, Sleepy and Ifdot's the one who's formerly going to be playing this match against Hewho. I'm going to mark that gift for Big Bell Race and that Pilot Party for Big Bell Race. Sleepy had the same like point standing as Ifdot's. They were both, I think, 2-6. But Ifdot's fared better in the head-to-heads, so they ended up making it further. Going for the Campanella gift here. This one is 15 lives. If you're comfortable in the game, it won't take very long. I've cursed way too much. I need to learn to stop doing it. We are at 1 HP. This is looking really scary. We are in Moorwoods 1, though, with enough money. Don't buy an upgrade here. No! Okay, did we get the gift there in Campanella? I don't think we did. I don't think we were in there long enough to. So Sleepy needs to get 70 more coins. Don't go in that red door. If that's it and you're too broke, that's gonna really suck. I'm skipping the red door, maybe realizing their mistake. Oh, crashing the Campanella anyway. This is now a Campanella 2 race. They're both racing for the gift and to clear Moorwoods 2. I really like that synergy. That's a really good one. Taking a couple unfortunate crashes. I think the Campanella 2 stress kind of got to Sleepy a little bit. Hugh absolutely ripping through this, not even stopping for the coins. Hopefully that's not going to bite them in the butt later. Oh, some unfortunate jellyfish spawn, though. Yeah, Hugh's going fast, but playing a little sloppy here. Alright, Hewho into burrows 2. Taking a little bit more time to explore, it would seem. Oh, that's a death for Hewho, all the way back to the beginning. Playing quick in Campanella 2 is very desirable for obvious reasons, but dang, is it rough when you start fumbling a lot. It's very poignant. I like Campanella 2, but everything falls apart so quickly if you're not careful. Sleepy does happen to be going into basically every red door. You want to make sure that you're going into a few, that way you're not broke by the time you find the friendship bracelet. But going into everyone is maybe not the best move here. Risking a lot more of our life that way. That is unless they're going for the cherry, in which case I think they missed the scroll. But also Campanella 2 cherry is crazy to go for in bingo. I don't know if it's been done. That's true. If Sleepy wins this match, they are going into semifinals. I think against me? I would have to look up the bracket again. But this is just a very exciting match. I already told Hewho how much I respect them for letting Sleepy contend with this spot. Because if Dot's canceled the match for mental health reasons, which I don't put past them, that's totally fine. You gotta take care of yourself. But Hewho did the honorable thing, and like he could have taken the forfeit and just moved right on through, but put it up to Sleepy, who's next in the seed. I don't think it was coming from a place of cockiness at all either. It was just he wants to play the right way, which I really respect. It does mean Sleepy can totally cause an upset here, though, which would be absolutely wild. Yeah, big ups for Hewho for doing that. Hewho then making it... I think they generally prefer to be called Hugh, but for some reason I always call them Hewho. Hopefully that's not upsetting. But either way, they are making it into the... ooh, very unlucky bomb drop there. At 1 HP against Rotundo. Not getting a health restore at the end of this stage. We're going to have to try to scrounge one up in more woods. Yeah, 5 coins short here going into more woods 1, but also making it to more woods 1. That might be enough. Sleepy does have the scroll. At least from personal experience, that's probably just from a lack of Campanella 2 knowledge. Like, they don't know that they don't need the scroll, they just picked it up because they were going into red rooms. But you never know. Maybe they are trying to pull out the cherry. Nah, it's a cherry run. You never know. You never know. Hugh here just needs to get $5 and then make it into one of these red doors. Doing both of which without dying. And this is Campanella 2, so I'm not even gonna say. There's the money. There's the ring. There we go. Or bracelet, I suppose. Oh, pivoting out, not going for the Clear Moorwoods 2 square. That's surprising. That does also mean, though, that Sleepy has no reason to pivot. They don't know that they just got that goal. Sorry, I ruined everything there for a second. Going back into Zoldath for trade map piece. Oh, honestly, we probably are just pushing Pilot Party. Trade map piece is kind of crazy to go for here. Sleepy making it to Moorwoods 1 with a lot of health and a hell of a lot of money. Richest person in the space station right now. And maybe blowing it all again and ruining it. Come on, don't do it. You don't need it. Just get out of here. No! Stop. No. You don't need that. Ah! Okay. Now they need to find 20 bucks. No longer the richest person in the space station. Do they know they need to find 20 bucks, though? Don't go in that red room yet. Collecting a lot of stars. I hope we don't skip Moir 1. We might not even be thinking about the gift. We might just be... Oh, no, you can't do that. Might just be going for beat Moorwoods 2. Which I guess is fair. They don't have any other Pilot Party goals. Hew's probably going to kick themselves when they see that square claimed. They were right there, looking in decent shape at least. I'm so bad at commentating Zoldath. So they're probably just looking for any map piece, probably the overworld one for the gift. Although it is possible they're going for the middle square for the snipe, or the block rather. But trade map piece is not quick. And gold discs isn't on the card, it's cherry discs. And Zoldath cherry disc is not the most reliable. Sleepy in War 2. Getting very close to that. Ooh. Getting close with some of this foliage here. Wow, and dodging bullets like crazy. Very impressive play from Sleepy. Still going into all these red rooms. Honestly, at this point where you're in Warwoods 2, this might be a cherry run. It's crazy, but it might be. That's the second scroll. Oh. Okay. He who learning the secret from an NPC. Oh, and Sleepy taking the death. Pivoting? Thinking about it. Thinking hard. Oh, I'm pivoting. It's totally respectable. I understand that. Zoldath! It's a Zoldath race. You love to see it. Unless you hate Zoldath, in which case you probably don't love to see it. Getting a little bit of a stutter there from... Wow! Sleepy found the trade piece immediately. He needs green. Oh! He got some sticks from killing those guys. You live to hate to see it. Sleepy taking a lot of damage. This could be really valuable as long as they don't die, which is a scary notion. Trying to learn what resources enemies drop. Getting a heal. That's good. I could be mistaken, but I still don't think he who has found the trade piece. This could be a brutal snipe. Sleepy just needs to find a source for the green resource, and they've pretty much got it in the bag. So far, found a source for every other resource. There it is. Kill a bunch of snakes, buy your map piece, and you're good, Sleepy. That is awesome luck. Actually incredible. I don't think I've ever seen the trade map piece be that close. And we also know which guys drop meat. Potentially good for longevity if we don't die trying to kill them. Wow, there's greens everywhere. I didn't catch how much they need. I think it was like 30 something. There's the meat printer. Ah, get the meat printer. You're still soft. You're still playing Zoldath. You want to be safe. Trying to find people who traded a green resource. Something that I learned somewhere. I actually don't remember where I learned this. There's only one useful, like, talkable NPC per screen. So if you find the one that trades something, or find the one that tells you where a secret is, that is all you need. There's no point talking to any of the other guys. Sleepy looking a little bit lost. Looking for snakes. I don't know if Hugh has a goal. I haven't really been watching to the absolute peak of my ability, but that was a weird little bit in Hugh's stream. I think they ended up in a void of cinder blocks for a moment. I don't know how that happened. Actually, Hugh might be farming these branches. I don't think I saw why they would be farming branches, but that does seem to be what they're up to. They could have found the trade map piece, and I just missed it. They do have the translator. Sleepy just going through these same couple rooms looking for greens. Isn't a bad move. I'm gonna run with he who probably found the trade map piece and he needs the branches for it. They seem to be running like a very intentional route to get branches. Still, like, a lot of fast squares on this board for how... There's still a lot of fast squares on the board to be going for a Zoldath trade piece. It's a very unusual way to see this play out. Zoldath race, my beloved. Yeah, Sleepy has found the trade map piece, and they need 30-something greens for it. I didn't see he who find the trade map piece, but they're running like this circuit, harvesting a bunch of branches. So I reckon that I just missed it, and they need the branches for it. Proxy raid from Matt. Hello, Matt's stream. Hopefully that match went well. It's kind of like watching golf. It was incredible. I'm excited to watch that later. Yeah, Sleepy, for those of you who missed the conversation, is not originally in the playoffs, but If Dots canceled their match with Hehu for mental health reasons, which totally understandable. I don't fault them for that at all. And Who made a very honorable decision. Oh, are we getting the trade map piece now? Got 32 branches. Yeah, there it is. There's the trade map piece. Very impressive. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that as the gift in Zoldath and third progress in Pilot Party. Going to Campanella now to finish that out, and Sleepy not seeing it. Okay, sorry. If Dots canceled their match for mental health reasons, and He Who, ever the honorable, put the quarterfinal spot up for Sleepy, who is next in line in the seeds. So, Sleepy now having a second shot, which is super cool. You love to see it. Just saying in it for the gift. That's... Even knowing what the trade map piece is an unfortunately slow gift to be going for right now. He Who very close to getting the Pilot Party gift, which is putting them at 4 gifts of 6. Certainly slow. Yeah, he really has. It's been a very impressive match so far. That minion max square was a total snipe. He Who got hit by 1 tank, and it was just enough to set him back and put Sleepy in front. Yeah, Sleepy could go for the overworld piece, but it seems like they're just going for the one that they know, the trade piece. He Who just going for 15 lives here in Campanella, which will give them the last gift for Pilot Party. And the 4th of 6 for the gift square. Still need, I think that's 9 more green for the trade map piece. Not super quick given what else is on the board right now. Still only 30 minutes into the match. A lot of ways this could shake out. Sleepy led a really long lead on He Who after sniping that minion max goal, but this is trade map piece. It's about to be Pilot Party, and then I imagine they would move into gifts after this, since they've already gotten so many of them. Which is a really, really good threat from them. You did spend some time in Bunter earlier. To my knowledge, I think that they are very comfortable in that game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe try to push that diagonal. Rotundo isn't a boss, is he? I don't think he is. The Bunter Hunter. Yeah, the Campanella 2 guy. They were both in Campanella 2 earlier. He is a big enemy. That's so true. I think Sleepy succumbed there. You hate to see it. Going back into Campanella 2. Going back for vengeance on that Clear Moorwoods 2 square. He is a big enemy. I wouldn't be surprised even if He Who does get... Actually, this is... Yeah. So this is going to be one of the bosses for He Who. Big Rotundo. This is a wild level generation in Campanella 2. Holy! That is way too many flies. Alright, that is a boss. Only need a little bit more here for the gift. There it is. That is the Pilot Quest goal. We are not staying in Campanella, which is totally fair. and seeing Pilot Party gone, Sleepy is also pivoting out. You going into Divers. What are we in Divers for? Reach level 3. Sleepy into Night Manor. They were practicing Night Manor Gold before the stream. So I would reckon they might know Cherry. Cannot comment on Divers. I really have nothing to say. I imagine that this goal is kill a bunch of enemies, get to level 3. It would also make a lot of sense to get the Parasite Hammer here, because they are at 4 of 6 gifts. But I don't know if they're thinking about that. They might just be going eel mode. Actually not super familiar with the cherry route myself in Night Manor. Tried learning it a little while ago, but it is a little bit too complex to remember. No, just going into that for the gift. That is a really quick gift to get. This would be a really good time to do a gift rush real quick while Hugh is grinding levels here. Oh, if we can find a game to go in. Warp Tank. Collect 5 coffees is quick if you know the route, and is impossible if you don't. I could be wrong, but isn't the gift, like, beat half the game? You defeat Renegade. I've played a decent bit of Warp Tank casually, and I still don't have that, so... not a good idea to go for it. Definitely doing coffees. That's good. Maybe just going for the Night Manor gift to reset your brain. I know Sleepy is a real Night Manor enjoyer. Resetting the sector there instead of going back to the checkpoint, that is the correct move. I believe the coffee is impossible to get if you respawn at that checkpoint. Sleepy very comfortable with Warp Tank. I like this movement. We're at level 2.5 in Divers. Really like to see Hugh go for that Parasite Hammer. It's a really quick gift, especially since we're already in Divers. And they're still only 2 away from that square. It's a really good synergy. I'm really liking this Warp Tank gameplay. They know this square very well, it seems. In all, some really formidable gameplay from Sleepy. I'm glad that they had a shot at the quarterfinals here. Yep, there's reached level 3, and it looks like we're going for the Parasite Hammer. Those Porgy and Hotfoot squares aren't really that bad at all. I would not be surprised to see Hugh go ahead and push the bingo. Oop. Warping into a spike block. Wonder if Sleepy sees this bingo threat and is just like not worried about it, or if they're totally missing it. Ending song to combatants. I've never heard this before. Yeah, I've never won combatants. I think the only winning move is to not play. That's the gift. We're gonna see them push this last gift real quick. Going into Rakshasa. Revive yourself 6 times in 1 run. That is the gift. Actually, the gift is 3 revives. Whoops. I really like this. This is going to open that bottom row bingo threat. Although 3 cherry discs is not an easy goal. But also, it's not a difficult gift. I think he was trying to go deep enough in divers to reach the abyss in Porgy. Looks like we're just like playing Rakshasa, to be honest. I know like the 1 bell spawn after this bridge boss. I don't really know the others. I don't know the best way to safely get this goal, I should say. Killing the bridge troll, very good. And that was 5 coffees, I believe. Oh, maybe it was only 4, but we're going to block. That's honestly a good move. That warp tank progress will save. Very nice from Hugh. That is their 6th gift. They're going to mark that square. It can be sketchy, but actually, is this even the? No, I don't think this is the cheese, is it? Well, that is not July, I don't think. Oh, this Rakshasa minigame looks so scary at this point. Holy! Dang! Hugh taking it like a champ. Holy! Of course you're celebrating. Holy moly! Oh, did they miss the bell? Is that why they're up there right now? Oh my god, yeah, we couldn't make it that time. Oh! Going into the abyss in Porgy. This is a super quick goal. It's not bad at all. Depending on Sleepy's luck here, though, it might not end up mattering. We are doing vegan hot foot, so... I mean, I guess we have Edgar, but... Vegetarian hot foot. I guess that's fair. It's a really good combo. Hugh does seem to know a pretty good route for this. Going for the 2 fuels first. Exciting. It's a race even though they don't know it. Hugh very quickly taking the lead in the bingo match, which is super cool. They were behind for a good like half hour and then marked all 4 squares in very quick succession. This round's looking a little sketch in hot foot. Oh, it's close. No! Coach! Ah! Are we restarting or are we pivoting? Gotta decide quick. Hew's making good progress here. I think this is the right idea. Are we resetting for Edgar in July? Edgar and July, there we go. Hopefully they know how to actually do the cheese here. Hew now has plenty of fuel, can pretty easily make it here. Wow! Both of the bosses appearing right here. That is, not ideal. Mating EQ pretty well here, though. Might be able just to leave the level before that becomes a real problem. Wow, that was wild. Yeah, we're just kind of just doing Edgar. Not shoving anyone over. Dang. Coach abusing Edgar. He hates this kid. Or sorry, what's his name? Clint? Or is Clint the kid with the eye patch? We reset in Porgy. I missed what happened there. Maybe took a lot of damage right before the abyss. I know he was very close. Ah! Squaring off with Lamia when we don't want to. Got the win in Hotfoot, but still some kind of rough going here. It's kind of messed up for one of the players' superpowers to be just like cheating. The coach is like, nah, it's alright. It's your secret power. We'll let it slide. Ooh. Ooh, this Porgy's looking a little sketch. Come on, Hew, you're so close. Take it easy. Right around the corner. Whoo! Very, very close, but that is the square. I reckon we're about to go into a Hotfoot race here. No! No, Hew going into Velgress. Is it a bluff? Do they not want to play Hotfoot? I believe this is Sleepy's third game here. Crazy move. Was not expecting Velgers in this moment. This is collect 50 coins. Or have 50 coins at once, I should say. Yeah, he was a Velgress hater. And, like, they have every reason to not be in Velgress right now. Why are we in Velgress? Do we hate Hotfoot that much? More than Velgress? Smart if you're psychic, yeah. Sleepy has been dormant for a little while. You might honestly just sense that they've been in hot foot. Dang, taking the loss there. Is Sleepy gonna figure it out and pivot? Oh. Oh, well. No! No, no! Not GG's. This is the worst time to forfeit. Sleepy so sure that Hugh is in game 4 of Hot Foot right now. When in reality, Hugh is climbing. Now, if Hugh was like really dastardly, they could hold this. Because obviously Sleepy thinks that they're in Hot Foot. Because why in God's name would Hugh, the like notorious Velgress hater... Nope, we're marking it. I was hoping for a minute. I thought I was going to be seeing some Nitro play. Beat a random scenario having purchased the maximum number of old friends and rich pals. This I've never done before, but it sounds really, really hard. T-posing of the bigger torch to assert dominance. Even though Sleepy had a really good lead at the start of this game, kind of just put in really awkward positions by Hewho. Forcing them to play Hot Foot for 4 games. And then even then they're going to be on the back foot because Hugh's actually threatening a totally different bingo at the same time. Like, it's not ideal. Hugh must really, really hate Hot Foot. Like, knowing that the bingo win is right there, and then just changing your mind. And to play Velgress of all things? Hot Foot's not that bad. Nightmare Cherry Rush. Sleepy knows Nightmare. They were practicing it before the game. They might not know the Nightmare Cherry. Since Hugh is pushing this bingo, they might know the Nightmare Cherry. But also, they have been playing some mind games. They could just be trying to force Sleepy into another box. While they just continue to push majority. Hugh does know Nightmare Cherry. Was telling you how to do it yesterday. Alright, that's confirmation. That is... I feel almost certain that that is the play here, then. Taking a lot of hits in this Hot Foot. Honestly, looking like a decent run here for Hugh. It's another loss. Is Sleepy gonna pivot because they see that second bingo opening up? Come on, you know you want to stop playing Hot Foot. Yeah, get that cherry. I think that's their best possible move right now. Are starting from a new game, maybe? I do wonder if Sleepy knows this route. Because they didn't go for it earlier. It is long, granted, but... yeah, we're grabbing the bull. We probably know what we're doing. The double block would be so cool. We still have like an hour and 20 minutes left in the game. It would be plenty of time for Sleepy to get a foothold back. Also, let me double check real quick before I say anything. Yeah, the Night Manor guy is a boss. So, like, that's 1 of 7. I don't know if they remember that it's a boss, because there's no reason to go for that, normally. We still haven't bought all of our rich friends and old pals, and we only have 6 days. I know they looked at the Rolodex just a minute ago, but I did not see how many star guests they have. Don't want to win here if we do have all 4. Yeah, Sleepy looks like they're pausing every now and again to tab over and check the route. Which I don't blame them for. I think that's a good move. I think Hugh just securing the win con and then going for all the pals that they need. Still gonna maybe struggle a bit to find your star guests in that pile. Ooh, you only have 4 days to buy the rest of those, and you're not getting your introvert here. Not having magicians for this is kind of a rough one. We're getting all of our rich pals. And getting drivers. This could be it. It's 1 star guest. There's 2. There's a driver for 3. Ah, still got 1 more day though. And you're making a lot of money here, so you can expand your house. I don't know the Night Manor cherry route myself, so I can't really comment a whole lot on what Sleepy's up to right now. That's a driver for the first. Oh, on the last day. That is unfortunate. That was really, really close. Trying for a new scenario here. That is really unfortunate. Sleepy getting killed to death a little bit. Did you just feel that? Was that the 6-2 starting to dissolve? Potentially. Potentially. Ooh. Getting killed to death again. I don't think that's in the cherry route. But I also think that it's totally fine. Oh, as long as we know where to go and what to do. Alright, looking over at Party House, we've got climbers, we've got hippies. And we've got bartenders. That's a pretty good start. Oh, better than bartenders, we have auctioneers. Maybe that's better than bartenders. I don't actually remember what bartenders do. Either way, this is a really good setup here. Even though Sleepy is taking a lot of time to look at the route here, as long as they're following it well and they are gonna get this, I still think it's a really good move. Because this is the goal that Hugh is going for is very, very slow. And it's given them a lot of trouble. So blocking this bingo is gonna be really, really valuable. I like this, using the Grill Master to build up the climbers a little bit more. Creative. Still not a lot of days left to do this, though. The genies are too expensive to get it done. The T-Rex's trouble might also pose a problem. Yeah, I'm a party house casual. I don't know what makes a great seed. I just know what makes the game fun. Grill Masters at one party. It's a well-fed party. It's like we're rummaging around. Rummaging around for in Nightmare. Oh no. No, this isn't where we use the ring. What are we looking for? Fountain's outside. Sleepy wants to take a nap. Could be. I'm looking at that bed fondly. Really good setup for Hugh. Looks like most of their climbers are at pretty good pop. Not sure how many of these star guests we have, but I know we've got a couple. Oh, you might be right. They might be trying to smash this mirror. Oh, they need to be going into the master bedroom. It's a nice bedroom. I see why they think that. Yeah, you're definitely right. I think they're getting uneasy looking at their reflection, maybe. I think maybe their features are distorting in the low light of the room. Oh, I hope we're not giving up, Sleepy. That's the square for Hugh. Bunter! What? Hugh! What is this? I'm so confused. This is like... Is this terrorism? He's playing with it, man. He's playing with his food. There is no reason for this, Hugh. Holy. Maybe we just like wanted to cool off with some bunter. I know they like this game. The hubris. Yeah, Sleepy does not look comfortable in this cherry route. I think we're maybe like a little over halfway through with it, if I'm thinking about this right. We kill two of these guys. We can. Yeah, that's the square, Hugh. You didn't need it, but there you go. You're thinking real hard about what game to go in, huh? Weak shot. Yeah. Yeah, just threaten more bingos. Sure. This is so cruel. Can't even believe what I'm seeing. What? Yeah, what is Sleepy thinking right now? Probably that Hugh hates Night Manor and Hotfoot, like, with a fiery passion. I don't know how you could think anything else. Forcing opponent to block bingos. It's a good strategy, but, like, doing it thrice instead of just going for the bingo? It's not nice, that's for sure. Can you believe I was calling this honorable earlier? No, all jokes aside, this is very good play from you. I think especially at this point in playoffs, it is better to play it safe. But also there's so many bingos. You can take any one of them. Well, it is playing it safe. There's no real risk of Sleepy going for a bingo, is there? Yeah, if you goes into Kick Club after this. He might. He honestly might. If past performance indicates future results. Cyber Owls, that square is so easy, too. So not going for it after this is, actually insulting. Like, at least these other 2 squares are hard. Hotfoot, 4 games in 1 tournament, sure, that's not easy. Night Manor Cherry, yeah, it takes a really long time. Come on, you can do 2 Cyber Owls missions. There's no worry. To go back and do Hotfoot? That would be wild. Perish the thought. Oh, sentient playlist. I can't believe this. Oh no, you run right back into the killer. I don't know the cherry route well enough to know how close Sleepy is. I reckon they're near. It seems like they have everything they need to get the gems. I think the diamond is the last one in the route, but I could be wrong. And after that, it's just going into the... Oh, I guess we still need to make the concoction first. The tincture. The serum. But yeah, there's only a few things left. This is the scary part of the weak shot route. I say route, it's a linear game. Yeah, we are taking a death there. I feel like most of the time when people die, it's either at the boss or here. Or at the balls. Those are scary. Wow! It kind of looked like we phased through some bullets there. Incredible. How did that even happen? That was like frame perfect. Ah! Yeah, we're getting lasered. Sleepy really studying this recipe. Three 1-ups going into the balls is not bad. Although this boss can really fuck you over at any given point. Yeah, Hugh still has 1 hour to threaten as many bingos as they want. They can really do anything. Oh my god, the boss always bounces at you. I've never noticed that. I've always thought it was random. Oh my god, you might have made this boss like so much easier for me. I've never noticed that. I die to this boss all the time. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Heat sword. All down to red and still 2 lives to spare. This is looking good. I don't care if I curse Hugh. He doesn't need to not be cursed. He's doing fine. Yep, that is beat stage 2. As soon as we see the text, beat stage 2. boot Kick Club. Just do it. Just boot Kick Club. Oh, now we're going for a Night Manor cherry. You've decided now is the right moment? And of course, going for the one bingo here that Sleepy is close to. Can you stop? For real, there's no reason. Oh my god. If Hugh snipes this of all goals, Sleepy is so close. Hey, again, we still have an hour. Sleepy could, one after another, snipe every single bingo that Hugh was about to go for. And actually block all of them. And there's still enough time that in theory they can get enough squares. There's still a lot of really quick squares on here. We still have Cyber Owls complete 2 rescue missions, or non-rescue missions. Rakshasa is quick. Kick Club is quick. Like, there are easy goals left here. This is not a lost game for Sleepy, by any means. It's a scary game. And they seem scared. I don't blame them. But they have not lost. I can't imagine Sleepy's thought process. I would hate to be Sleepy right now. The column 1 bingo would be wild. Again, Hugh only has 1 boss from Campanella 1. Actually, no, that's not true. They have 2 more bosses from Seaside. I got so distracted from how insane they've been playing. Yeah, so never mind. That's a little less important what I was going to say. But Sleepy is going to be getting a boss from this cherry by killing the Night Manor killer. Which is funny. I've always found it funny that that was a boss, and now I get it. And we're really close here. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, there you go. We are ready to slay the killer here. You take it. Hugh zipping through this cherry route. So quick. Sleepy's so close. Sleepy, if you don't get this, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry on the spot. It'll be the cruelest thing that's ever happened in bingo. You're trying to combine the knife with something right now. I actually also don't know how to summon the killer here. I always look for him at this point. Oh, just go the wrong way in the maze. That makes sense. Put the knife in the crossbow. Actually, maybe they do. They're thinking about it. Yeah. It is good music for a race. There he is. Kill him! That's a boss! I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom to mark that. Alright, it's go time, Sleepy. You're miles ahead of Hugh, and you're in the home stretch. Block it. Don't let him do this to you. This is the easy part. I know you got the guide pulled up. This is the easy part. You got this. What are we Wakey, wakey, Sleepy. Yeah, there you go. I think all we need now is just to do the piano string on the wire and make the concoction. Did we get everything for the concoction? I feel like we must have. The concoction, Sleepy. Make the concoction. Yeah, we did. This is it. Woo! Take it back, Sleepy. Hell yeah. No, hold it. Could you imagine? It's the quintessential bingo match. There's no way Sleepy holds this. That's it, Sleepy. That's it, Sleepy. Hell yeah. That's one cherry disc. Yeah. Woohoo. Sleepy, you don't have time. Sleepy, you don't have time. First time ever? Ever. Okay, but also, you need to move immediately. Don't go into hot foot. I'll cry. Yeah, big congrats there. Campanella 2 is the wrong play, but like big congrats. That's huge. First ever. Can he stop? Yeah, he can. He's working on it. It's coming. Incredible work, Sleepy, though. A first ever cherry in a bingo match is wild. There is a little bit of hope here. Hugh did just go into, like, one of the slowest Cyber Owl's missions. Yeah, the slowest one. I didn't know if this one or Gwyn was slower. Gwyn is the slowest for me because I don't know it. But obviously that doesn't apply for everyone. Yeah, I'm fine with this from Sleepy. That was a really good play. I'm really happy for them that they were able to get that. Long shot, but Hugh could run out of lives. Yeah, Congo was for sure the fastest. Hey, for all Sleepy knows, Hugh might have just spent the last 9 minutes trying for the hot foot bingo. They might not even see the diagonal yet. Oh yeah, too broke for medicine. It's too relatable, Sleepy. Can't even buy a pack of gum at the store in this economy. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, Road Toad's going down here. Unless Hugh goes down. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, Road Toad down. would be really funny if we go into Chicago. Congo. We're doing the fast one. Oh yeah, that is a boss. I don't think it'll matter, but good looks. I was just like thinking about how much of a game this has been. It's just been such a game. Leaving our dim sum on the ground to spoil. Tastes better with all the ants all over it, I guess. This has just been such an incredible match. Sleepy, you've put up such a fight. And Hugh, I cannot believe you've done what you've done. Yeah, pivoting from Campanella to getting our, I think, last 2 coffees here? Maybe only one we need, though. I don't know. Nah, we only need 1. We have 4 level clears. Yeah, this is what Sleepy was up to, like, almost an hour ago. Before Hugh, put them in the bingo blocking machine. Taking a death there, but we still got 1 life. And some dim sum on the ground. Wow. A little scary, Hugh. Wow. A little scary, Hugh. Okay, there you go. Oh, have you never seen that winter bit? In my casual playthrough of Cyber Owls, not that I ever beat Cyber Owls, dude, this is scary. That happened to me all the time. Okay, we got a life, we got a life. It's totally fine. It would be a little more fine if you dodged a bullet on occasion, but it's fine. That's it. GG's.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Did you like my Night Manor blind playthrough?
Yeah, first ever? That is
Yeah.
crazy.
I've never done Cherry before. I've only stopped at Gold.
I was like, what? There's no way. There's no way.
You have to answer for yourself.
No, I don't.
Why did you set up 3 bingos?
I set up 5 versus Parchment.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
Listen, you gotta know what you're playing against next week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid. Sleepy, you put up a really good fight.
Thank you. In the beginning, I was like, this is great. I'm going to act like I'm going for horizontal middle bingo, but I'm actually going to go for, like, column 4. But then, it all spiraled out of control.
I had such a rough start.
Yeah. I was like 18 minutes until, like, not, well, at least at 18 minutes I checked, but...
I think it was something like 25 minutes to my first square.
Yeah,
we were racing for Silverfish.
Yeah, Hugh took 1 too many deaths. That one was really close.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think after the first death, it was set in stone, but yeah, I died twice and you had it marked. And then I was working on Bug Hunter. I gave it 2 attempts, and like on day 4, it proved to be impossible. And I'm just like, well, this is great.
I've never been more disgusted.
This normally easy goal just was not happening for me.
I've never been more disgusted than when I saw you set up 2 bingos with a goal that I know you know the Night Manor Cherry, and then boot Bug Hunter. Absolutely brutal.
Listen, I'm having fun here.
I mean, it was a good play, don't get me wrong. All jokes aside, it was a really good play. But
there was a part of me that was like, there's synergy in column 1. There's just enough synergy between Night Manor and Cyber Owls for bosses that stopped me from going for my original plan for the day, which was more than 13 squares to be evil.
That's what we were calling it in the chat. We were like, he's gonna get the Bug Hunter square and then go into Kick Club.
I also got called out for being a Velgris player.
Yeah.
I can explain.
yeah, we noticed that.
I will insist Velgris is a mistake, but that one, I can do that one.
You can do that one. That one's no issue to you.
Yeah.
Even when you have another bingo perfectly lined up, that one's no problem.
I don't know if I've won 4 games in one tournament in Hotfoot.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know if that's happened yet.
I don't know if you were in the call, or like undeafened rather, when Sleepy said this, but that was a blind Night Manor Cherry. They'd never cherried that game before.
Yeah, I was just following the guide.
That explains why it took as long as it did then.
Honestly, considering it was your first time, that was really good. Hugh was in Night Manor. I'm not sure how far you got in the cherry route when Sleepy snapped you.
I had set up for... I only had the ruby. I was about to get the diamond and the fungicide stuff, and I had everything ready to collect the topaz and emerald.
Yeah, but you were zipping.
Just needed like the crossbow and stuff, and that was basically the only setup I had left to do before going for it.
Yeah, I highly recommend y'all watch the VOD. It was a very funny match to stream. I appreciate both of y'all doing this kind of last minute. Again, props to you, Hugh, for putting the quarterfinals on the line for the sake of the honor of bingo.
Hell yeah.
It was a good match.
Yeah, I would say so.
Y'all have anything to say before I shut the stream off and call it a night?
How dare you?
Prepare for me to be evil next week, Fire Lion.
Yeah, I will.
Because I know who I'm playing against.
This was a frightening thing to see the week before I face you. How dare you is the right response. To
be ready.
Sleepy. I would feel vindicated if I were you.
Guys, you need to look at what happened when I played Parchment.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I haven't watched that game. I don't think.
I sent Parchment to Velgris Gold Disc because that was the only thing that I hadn't finished on a line, and then I sent him to Hawkbase because that was the only thing I hadn't finished on a line, and then I sent him to 4 Emperors Perfect the first 5 waves.
Good God, that's so cruel.
And he also had to fight me in a gift rush because if he didn't, like, very early on, I had a 4 in a row line. Like
the Hewhoamareismyself villain arc.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, maybe not arc. What if you were just always a villain?
You gotta play the mind games.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I will see you next week, Hugh. I'll go ahead and send you a message here shortly to see about scheduling that. Sleepy, yep. I hope Are you playing the Underground Bingo?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I'm not going to be playing it, but I will be casting a lot, so I will probably see you at some point in that. In the meantime, that was a good match, everybody.
What if we just did our semifinals right now?
No. No,
I
after
can't.
seeing
To
that,
be
I'm
clear-
shook and I need time to prepare.
To be clear, I can't, and you should take your time to prepare. But what if we did? Wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be really funny,
I mean-
and it's not going to happen.
It
Yeah.
was the ultimate power move to intimidate your bingo caster.
Right? Play a match you didn't need to play just to threaten me? But either way,
That's really the only reason I'm here, is just so he who can scare you.
right? it's all the psychological power play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Take care of yourselves, you guys. I will see you on the flip side.
See ya.
All right,
Bye.
See
good night. And good night, stream. Thank you all for watching. Oh, is anyone casting bingo? I might be able to raid. I haven't paid attention at all. Yeah, I think Karma should be live right now. Oh, hang on.
Tender love and care.
Hang on. Everything is scuffed. Alright. Alright, Karma Raid coming. Thank you all for watching. Playing Hugo versus Sia right now. Have a good night.
I see grabbing a key, spending a key, grabbing a key, spending a key. So that's 2 chests in Waldorf for Hugo.
Gotcha.